guys, it's Alicia here with my work basket. First I want to tell you, there were no new videos last week. I'm sorry for that. I recorded one, but then I didn't have time to edit it because I had a lot of other stuff going on. And so it just wasn't up. By the time you see this video, chances are you'll have seen the other video. I think I'm going to post them in order. I'm not entirely sure. So today's video is going to be really quick, most likely, because I'm going to show you something special that I got. I'm super excited. I've been holding this inside. I haven't even told like my friends or anything. The only people who knew what I was getting were my husband and my son, and that was only because I could not keep it a secret. So I had a birthday recently, and every year for my birthday, I try to get myself something that I've like just kind of always wanted and haven't gotten yet. And it's not because my family doesn't get me gifts. Like my husband and all, they get me gifts. They get me exactly what I ask for. They get me great stuff. But there's usually just something kind of quirky or weird that's been rattled around in the back of my head. And this year I decided to get something that I've wanted for so long. And I always kind of hoped to find one like naturally, in the wild, as thrifters and stuff say. And I never did. And so finally I was like, this is it. I'm going to get it. So about a week before my birthday, I saw one in a thrift shopping weird finds group that I'm in. And I was like, you know, your birthday's coming up. This is what you need to get this year. So I started shopping around and everything. And the funny thing is, I specifically ordered from a company, partially because they had the most popular one, but also because they were not expected to ship until August. And I went away for my birthday. So I timed it so that my shirt is all wrinkly. I'm sorry. It's distracting me in the picture. So I can only imagine how like, on a big screen, I imagine it's like super terrible, but I'm looking at this tiny postage stamp and I'm like, wow, that's wrinkly. Anyway, so I specifically ordered from a company that would not deliver until after I returned from our quick vacation. And then like the day before we were leaving, I got the message that it would be delivered the next day. So we were leaving at like 3 or 4 and we were hoping it would get here before we left. And I ended up having a neighbor have to get it for me. And so it's been here waiting for us to go on vacation and come back. We actually came back a day early. We would have been not even home yet by the time I record this. But, drum roll, I'm so excited. This is the box. It is super light, even though it's a really big box, but I'm crazy excited. So this is something I've wanted for so long. The tape on here is terrible. My neighbor was like, I didn't peek. They just packaged it really poorly because it's all half open. I was trying to find scissors and it's like, just tear it. So this is not a particularly crafty thing, but it lends itself to craft, if you know what I mean. So I got myself a lawn goose. So this is the type of goose that you dress for the seasons. And I've always wanted one. I do not know why. I have always wanted a lawn goose, and now I have gotten my lawn goose. Before I even left, I got gravel for his feet to weigh him down, or her, its feet. I got gravel to weigh it down. I got Scotch Guard to protect the clothes we get for it, and I made for it. And the funny thing is, if you know me, there are two sides of interesting story to the lawn goose. If you know me at all, you'll think, Alicia with dressing a goose, that makes sense. I'm not surprised. But if you really know me, you will know that I'm actually terrified of large birds due to a certain situation when I was a child involving a live goose. So the fact that I've always wanted a live goose, like I told my husband, I've always wanted one of these porch geese. And he was like, but what about the incident? And I was like, see, you know both sides, the incident and the fact that the idea of me dressing a goose is not a weird thing for me to be doing. So I am super excited. I got a lawn goose to dress and put on my front porch. Well, my front yard. I'm really excited because I love to make people happy. It's just a huge thing that I like to do. And when we bought our house, there was a boot scraper out front that they had like left, and it was shaped like a dog, and then it had brushes across its back. And all the neighborhood kids loved it, and we kept it long after all the brushes were gone. And we put it at the front of the yard where people walking by on the sidewalk could like pat it and rub it, and all the little kids just loved this dog. And the dog is since faded, broken in half. He's just like, he's not what he once was. And I've been really thinking of like, what else could I put out there for the kids to see and like just kind of walk and love and pass. And so now we have our goose, and I'm super excited about it. And I haven't told anyone I was getting a lawn goose except for my husband and son. And again, that was because I couldn't keep a secret. I couldn't keep a secret. I was like, you guys, I picked what I'm getting for my birthday, and I'm so excited. And the funny thing is, my 14-year-old, who 14-year-olds don't care about like anything, he's kind of into it. He's like, yeah, I think it'll be kind of neat. And then also just because I had a kind of a coupon and I was able to get a good price, I already got the goose's Halloween costume. I have to make it some regular daytime normal clothes, but for Halloween, I got it a Frankenstein suit, which is going to need some... I don't actually know how you're supposed to kind of do the Frankenstein unless you cover his eyes. The head doesn't seem like it fits on very well, but... And it's got a little Frankenstein suit. So that is what I got. I am super excited. Like I said, it lends itself well because I can still make... I'm going to make outfits for the goose and buy outfits for the goose. And it's going to be super fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. So there will no doubt be some videos of goosey clothes. Our goose does not yet have a name. There he is in his little Frankenstein, ready for Halloween. So I'm going to have to get him graveled up and weighted down and ready. Try and make him some clothes, him or her. Make it some clothes this weekend. I do actually kind of want a gender-neutral duck, so I have a goose, a gender-neutral goose, so I have lots of options. But that is what I was super excited about. I'm going to end the video here. I have other things to talk about, but they're not crafty or goose related. They're just kind of like, we went on a trip. My hair is all gross because it's still kind of beachy and I need to wash it after I record. But that is my new friend, the goose. I am super excited. So you can stay tuned for goose videos and goose clothes and fun stuff with the goose among all the other stuff that I put here on the channel. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of my goose and have a great day.